PalmTube Films presents 10 of the most bizarre women you won't believe actually exist. Ah, woman, what would we do without them? They come in all types, and each and every one of them has a unique characteristic that sets them apart. However, sometimes these characteristics set them just too much apart. It might throw you off a little bit at first, but the thing is that bizarre women actually exist. You wouldn't believe the eccentricity of some of these ladies. They could be cataloged as freaks, but we prefer to omit this pejorative term in favor of something more refined: diverse. Diversity is the mother of tolerance, and though we cannot fully comprehend the motives behind their actions, we still love them anyway. Here are some of the most bizarre women you won't believe exist. Number 10. Jyoti Amge, the world's shortest woman. You probably know her for her appearance at the Guinness World Records for being the smallest woman on Earth at just 61 centimeters tall. It is amazing to believe that this could happen, but it is due to a growth abnormality called achondroplasia. Number 9. Dina Westerfield, living proof that there are different kinds of beauty. Dina Westerfield comes around as a very bizarre type of woman because she represents a very reduced group of females that have chosen the path to become bodybuilders, making a lot of sacrifices, but also earning tons of respect, and of course, tons of muscle. Apart from being a professional bodybuilder, she is also a renowned massage therapist. Man, can you imagine getting massaged by those guns? Jesus. Number 8. Michele Ruffinelli, the world's biggest hips. No, those are not hot air balloons hiding under her dress. Her actual hips are that big, and it is terrifying. We are not sure how she does fit through doors, or if she has to drive a specially designed car for her needs. We are in total shock, just like you. Number 7. Woman of Burmese tribes. The women of the Padang or Karenni tribe of Myanmar, or Burma, use copper coils to extend their necks to unnatural lengths. This has to do with their particular culture, and we have nothing wrong with that at all. After all, we're totally accepting of the fact that bizarre women actually exist, but it does look kinda strange, don't you think? And would it be comfortable to use that thing? We assume they've just gotten used to wearing it. Number 6. Anita Florsky, the world's strongest woman. Her amazing prowess can put quote-unquote serious lifters to shame. Her strength is admirable, and it totally challenges the myth of women being weaker than men. I mean, just look at that. She's totally going to body slam that poor guy against the floor. We would be frightened to fight against her. She would probably kick our ass, big time. Number 5. Mandy Sellers, big legs. Her giant legs have been the subject of many debates between doctors, as they have been left in awe after seeing the giant legs of Mandy. Mandy was born with a rare genetic mutation which sees growth in both her legs at a disproportionate rate. Unfortunately, she has to spend a lot of time in a wheelchair due to her legs' weight. It is actually sad to see that type of syndrome in someone so young, but it is what it is. Although she suffers from that anomaly, she seems quite happy herself, which is a very good thing considering. Number 4. Mayra Hills, big boobs. There's no denying the fact that we as men love a good pair of maternal balloons, bazongas, hooters, knockers, sweater puppies. You know, we crave them more than we are willing to admit. But too much of a good thing, I mean a really good thing, might lead to a monstrosity like this one. I mean, is there anybody who would feel aroused by the giant size of those things? We believe it to be impossible, but then again, people often impress us in many different ways. Maybe there's someone out there who has a weird fetish for oversized, disgusting breasts, and there won't be anything wrong with that. It is what it is after all. Number 3. Abigail and Brittany Hensel, Siamese twins. The extremely odd pair, do they count as a pair? The extremely odd pair, if they would count as a pair, is definitely a sight to be seen. We wonder how much their lifestyle has suffered because of their notorious problem. Imagine being stuck with your brother or sister for a few hours. Pretty intense, right? Now try to imagine it for a lifetime. That is quite the tragedy indeed. If you didn't think bizarre women actually existed, look again. Here is the living proof. Number 2. Chantel Brown. We think that Chantel is a great example of self-love. She doesn't feel ashamed at all about her skin condition. What's more, she totally owns it and makes it something that sets her apart from the rest in a very unique, cool kind of way. Her condition kind of reminds us of that of Michael Jackson, although we can't really say for sure if it is the same type of skin condition. Number 1. Jasmine Tridevil, or Three Boobs. Do you guys remember Total Recall? Not the shitty remake, the original one. There was this chick that had 3 boobs. We were all like, oh cool, 3 boobs. When it comes down to it, maybe we were kind of off on our fascination with that one. Now, the case of Jasmine Tridevil and her tri-rack has been debunked as a fake, which means we can go back to remembering Total Recall fondly. Haha, fondly. See what I did there? 3 boobs. What were they thinking? Well, then again, truly bizarre women actually exist, but it is how these women choose to view themselves that determines how we look at them. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button and tell your friends to subscribe. Then we'll be all one happy YouTube family. Wouldn't that just be the best ever?